You've had the idea, you've probably even written it down. So why hasn't anything changed? Because a plan without action is just words on a page, and words on a page don't move a single customer, a single dollar, or a single day of your life forward. Hello, I'm Frankie, founder of Auto Dojo, the path to excellence, and welcome to today's Auto Dojo Quick Hit. 4 minutes, 1 skill, 0 excuses, let's go. Here's the truth nobody tells you enough. An idea that stays in your head is just a dream. The moment you put it on paper, it becomes a plan. That's progress, but it's not the finish line. A plan without execution is still just words on a page. And words on a page don't sell a single car, don't fix a single relationship, and don't change a single thing about your life. The only thing that turns a dream into a result is action. Think about a train. The hardest moment in the entire journey is the very first push. All that dead weight sitting still, and it takes everything you've got just to get the wheels to turn once. But here's what most people don't stick around long enough to see. Once those wheels start turning, even slowly, momentum starts working for you instead of against you. The same weight that was nearly impossible to move now becomes the thing carrying the train forward. And once that train is moving fast, it's almost impossible to stop. Something in motion tends to stay in motion. The metaphor here is clear. The hardest part of anything you'll ever do is the very beginning. Or, think about a rocket ship. 90 to 95% of a rocket's fuel is burned just fighting gravity in the first few minutes to get off the ground. That's the hardest, most violent, most uncomfortable part of the entire flight. But once that rocket breaks free of Earth's gravitational pull, everything changes. Less resistance, thinner air, less friction. And the same engine that was barely lifting it off the launch pad is now sending it faster and faster into space. Your ideas work exactly the same way. The discomfort you feel at the beginning of anything new isn't a sign you're doing it wrong. It's just gravity. It's supposed to feel heavy right there at the start. But if you refuse to push through that discomfort, your rocket never leaves the ground. It just sits on the launch pad, looking impressive, but going absolutely nowhere. So here's the Auto Dojo principle. The moment you make a decision to do something, you must take action immediately. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, now. If you wait to feel ready, you'll never start. And that action doesn't have to be massive to be real. Sometimes massive action is simply stacking one small new habit onto something you already do every day. But sometimes it's harder than that. It's confronting a destructive pattern that's been wired into you since you were a child. Either way, the rule doesn't change. Decide, then move. Today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. This is exactly what we've been building together for 100 episodes. Every single do it now at the end of every quick hit was never about the size of the action. It was about proving yourself that you could take even one step. Because consistency, not intensity, is what actually changes a life. Small, honest, repeated action done on the days you feel like it and the days you absolutely don't is the entire secret. Here's what I promise you. Keep taking even tiny, consistent action, and 1 year from today, you'll look in the rearview mirror at the person you are right now, and 2 things will be true. 1, it will have been easier than you thought. And 2, you will not recognize the person looking back at you, and in the best possible way. Henry Ford said it best, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your belief decides whether that rocket ever leaves the ground. So decide, and then go take action. So go do it now. Pick one thing that's been living only in your head, or worse, sitting written down and untouched. In the next 10 minutes, take one action on it. Not the whole plan necessarily, just one push. Send the text, make the call, write the first sentence, get the wheels turning today. Why is this important? Because the gap between where you are now and where you want to be is never information. It's action. The most successful people you'll ever study in this business or any other aren't smarter than you. They just got their train wheels turning earlier. They got their rocket off a launch pad and they never stopped. So go take action, keep the customer first, and go dominate your floor. To receive these via text and email every week, scan the QR code you see here, and I look forward to serving you in the Auto Dojo soon.